Don't wanna sound dramatic, but I feel like there's a voice in my head. Don't wanna sound dramatic, but I feel like I'm gonna end up dead. Do I even have any free will? Do I even have the will to live? Does this voice just want me to die? Or is there a reason why I'm thinking this shit every second, ever since I was 4 years old? One thing I gotta ask the Christians, God created us in His image. Did He think the same things humans think on a daily basis? 8 years old speaking to God, that's the why people think of the things they think. Beating their wives, beating their children, raping everybody. Christians are good at consistently blaming the wrong people, so I gotta ask their God, why did He make them objectified? Why did He make sex a thing? Why did He make these temptations exist? So many lives get ruined because of it. So did God think of that? Did He want those lives to be ruined? Think of that. There we go again, I keep on thinking of issues off a scale that are bigger than me. So I gotta go back to me. Who am I? What have I done? What is this brain of mine doing? I feel like it's trying to kill me every day. Trying to get rid of the people around me. Trying to make sure I push everyone away. I don't wanna do that. I love the people around me. So tell me, why are you trying to give me some part of mine? Do things that I should never be thinking of. I want to get rid of that shit from my subconscious and my conscious. I don't even want it in any conscious in my 19 years old. I felt the greatest I ever had, getting hurt by people I love and always have. I just wanna know why I still get these violent thoughts on the way back to my home. I wanna know why I am the way I am. I wanna know why I can't just have a moment of peace and have it last. I wanna know why I have to be so ambitious and make me like my own ass. Constantly regretting everything I've done. Good or bad, I don't give a shit. I always regret it.
Suicide, homicide, all these thoughts overwhelm my brain. These moments of anger are moments of drain. I often look to the sky and think, God, why must these thoughts be? I'm no believer, but I'm a wanderer. I then look down, food in hand, headphones on head. I see two people, Christians. They ask me if I believe in God. I'm no believer, but I'm a wanderer. But God, I wish I had said I was a critic. I engaged in this conversation, knowing full well what would be said. If you don't believe in God, you shall repent in hell. But they asked me a question, do I believe in the afterlife, hell or heaven? No, nothingness, I said. They tried to trip me with guilt. What about the children who die? I said, there is nothing for them too. But what I wish I had said was, God allowed there to be nothing for them. Children died to man's own wickedness. If God had designed all that man think or live in, God designed the wickedness too. I wish not to make people ashamed of their beliefs. Faith is beautiful, but when you're in an echo chamber defined by contradictions and lack of responsibility, these are the questions one must face. If God decides to step of every man, a man decides to cause by the heart. What about the sinners, the ones who decide to kill and rape, who had a hand in every step that Hitler made? I call myself an atheist, but at a young age I would try to find comfort in some higher life form, whether it's Mother Nature, God or another force. But I realize now that when we have the day of judgment, if it will come to us, I think we should point our fingers back at God, because He created this reality for us. If God decides every step, then what about the steps of the sinners? What about the people whose main goal in life is to kill, is to rape, to murder, to do all the worst they could possibly think of? Do we just keep putting blame in the sick, twisted game, or do we just point our fingers at the man who created the name? Life and creation. Always question your creator.